Hey everyone, so today is kind of an update of what I eat in a day since kind of being a little bit vegetarian, as well as going through some of my favorite kind of clothing items to wear when I work out, and also just to kind of fit that sporty chic style, as well as kind of my weight loss and what's been going on with that, and then just like some meals that I really like to cook. So starting right off, I'm kind of addressing the title. I don't want to say I'm fully vegetarian, but I definitely have transitioned into eating a lot less meat. I do still eat fish on occasion, but actual like chicken or steak or beef and that kind of stuff, I really haven't been eating that lately at all. And I don't know how much that really has contributed to my weight loss, but since kind of my weight loss journey has started, which I believe it started like last February, I've lost about 20 pounds. So I'm really happy with the way my body looks. I've been posting more like on Instagram, kind of showing my body and just my progress, and you guys have been so kind and supportive and loving to me. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've always like struggled with feeling, more curvy and stuff, and I just wanted to get to a point where I really was happy with the way that I look and I feel like that. And I honestly think that it's so important to feel confident and good about yourself, and if there's things that you can do and steps that you can take to do that, I think you definitely should. A big thing for me is just eating healthy and cooking my own meals. I love to know what's actually in the food that I'm eating, kind of staying on track with that. So I have teamed up once again with HelloFresh, and they're offering everyone in my audience to get started with 10 free meals, including free shipping, when you go to HelloFresh.com and use the code MeganParkin10 during HelloFresh's New Year's sale. And again, that's going to be 10 free meals, including free shipping, on HelloFresh.com with the code MeganParkin10. HelloFresh is now priced from $5.66 per serving, and they are America's #1 meal kit service. So I wanted to go ahead and jump right in with what I typically eat in a day and kind of what I've been doing. So for breakfast, I showed you guys I like to start off with something kind of light and simple, and I like something a little bit sweet in the morning. So I've been doing yogurt with some berries. I really like the fresh berries kind of added into that. I love fruit, so I definitely don't like stay away from that or anything. And I think even kind of transitioning into eating a little bit more kind of plant-based and stuff. And I want to be careful when I say that, because I don't want to put myself into a category or say that I eat perfectly all the time, but definitely I have been incorporating a ton more fruits and vegetables into my diet. And I do feel like it's interesting that once you do that, you really crave those things, and those are the things that you look forward to eating. I really feel like it has weaned me off of like having a sweet tooth, at least like an artificial one. I really don't crave anything like sugary and sweet that's not natural anymore. So I'm really happy about that, and I love having my vanilla yogurts with my berries and everything. I just think it's a really satisfying, great treat. And again, it's good for the morning because it's nice and light, but it's still something to get in your stomach and kind of get you going. Then for lunch, I like to do a really nice salad. I love a bunch of different vegetables in there. I really like onions, tomatoes. You can do a little bit of cheese if you want. You can also do a protein if you wanted. I typically don't, just because I don't feel like I need it, but I love to have a bunch of fun with different vegetables, throwing in some bell pepper. Just anything you have on hand is really great. Avocado, even some beans for some good protein. Again, if you aren't eating meat, that's a good thing to substitute in, and just kind of have fun with it. I think the more colorful, the better it is, honestly. And I love looking at my salad on my plate and seeing how many different varieties I have in there, and then everything that I get to enjoy. I think it's actually really good. And I like to do kind of a mixture of like olive oil, vinegar. I like to do some lemon as well as some pepper and salt, and kind of make my own salad dressing. But you can of course do one of your choosing, but definitely be careful with salad dressings, because there can be a lot of really hidden calories and fat in there that you might not be expecting. So just make sure you check out the labels and everything, especially if you're trying to lose weight or maintain weight. That's a good place to kind of slip up, because you might feel like you're being really healthy by eating a salad, but like you ruin it if you drench it in a bunch of salad dressing. That's not great for you. And now moving on to dinner, I love to have my HelloFresh meals on hand for a quick and easy dinner to help me save time and eat more sustainably. I also am a huge fan of the fact that the packaging that they're going to be sending your food in is almost entirely recyclable, and also previously recycled content. So you can feel good about all of that. And as you can see, everything comes nice and packaged and cold, so you're going to get all your ingredients that you need to whip up some really yummy meals. And HelloFresh is incredibly flexible to fix your lifestyle. I'm a big fan of the fact that you can switch your delivery dates as well as your food preferences, and you can even skip weeks as well. Now that is what I did. Of course, I did go ahead and switch from the classic to the vegetarian meals, and I have to say I'm very impressed. I really, really love everything that I have. I'm going to run you through what I have. So actually, I just made the chickpea powered Mediterranean couscous. That's the one you're seeing now. This was so good. This is a meal that I'm going to be making over and over again. It was just so yummy, really fresh and flavorful, but also filling at the same time, but left me feeling good. And I didn't feel like weighed down or heavy or anything afterwards. So I'm a huge fan of that one. And then I also got the butternut squash and sage risotto risotto. This was one that really helped me kind of get out of my recipe rut and try something new. It's not something I typically would like find and make, but I really did like it, and it's definitely really nice for kind of the winter time because it's a really warm and kind of comforting meal, but again, completely vegetarian. And then I had the Salsa Verde Enchiladas with poblano peppers, black beans, and Monterey Jack cheese. Now this one is a Hall of Fame meal, so it means a lot of people really love this, and I can see why. It was incredibly fresh and very flavorful as well, and kind of a good twist on a classic thing of enchiladas, which I feel like a lot of people like. And I have to say, I didn't even miss having any meat in this. I feel like there was so much flavor going on that I didn't need it, and I don't know, I just feel like transitioning over to eating less meat for me has been really simple, but I think a lot of it comes down to having really delicious meals like those, like just give you so much flavor and variety and texture and stuff going on that you like don't feel like you miss the meat. And for me, that's kind of been the biggest thing. I haven't necessarily been trying to cut it out, more so than I just don't really want it or feel like I need it. And HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit, so you'll be sure that you're getting something delicious every week. So once again, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use the code MeganParkin10 during HelloFresh's New Year's sale to get 10 free meals, including free shipping. Again, that's MeganParkin10 on HelloFresh.com. Now moving on to the fitness aspect and everything with losing weight. So I really have been just having a better schedule, and I think that helps a lot too. I've been going to bed earlier and waking up earlier, which means I'm really kind of inspired to get out and go outside. I love walking on like running trails and stuff. It's really great for me to kind of get outside, have that fresh air, listen to music or podcasts. It really just kind of keeps me in the moment, but it's also really kind of zen and nice to kind of center yourself being out in nature. I think if your weather is good, you definitely should go ahead and do that. I also love my resistance bands. These are great for the booty and your legs, and you can literally do these anywhere. You can put them on and get a quick, really nice booty workout in. So it really comes down to just making it a priority. You can't make excuses for yourself and like think, oh, you know, I'll start tomorrow. I think every day that you think you'll start tomorrow, you're just another day further away from your goal. And really before you know it, it's going to be springtime, and then of course summer, and everyone's going to be wearing swimsuits and stuff. So just go ahead and get started sooner rather than later, and I promise you'll be happy that you did so. I've also mentioned for weight loss to kind of focus on food as fuel and not as, you know, rewards or fun, and I think that mental shift for me has been big. I definitely have been someone that always has been interested in trying different food, and I've always, you know, liked eating and stuff, but I really kind of have switched my mindset into nourishing my body, putting really good healthy things into it, not snacking. For me personally, I don't think I need it, and I think it was always kind of something that I did out of like boredom or habit or something. You know, if I was watching TV, I'd just eat and snack when maybe I wasn't extremely hungry, and you definitely can like train your brain to think that you need to do that. So untraining your brain can also be a little bit difficult, but it's honestly really worth it, because I think that that has been a big thing for me with the weight loss. It's just really kind of been natural and flowing as I've been eating my 3 meals a day without any of the snacking. As far as using kind of markers, like I said, I have actually been weighing myself. I'm a big person that's into the scale. I know not everyone is, so if you are not, I would recommend using clothing as markers. This is actually a pair of shorts that I have back from high school, and these are a size 26, 27, so they're pretty, you know, much my size that I was probably when I was about 17, 18, and I can fit in these now. They're actually a bit loose, and I can't believe that. It's really crazy for me, because I do think that over time, you know, I've definitely had mean comments before about my weight and what I look like and stuff, and I think it just comes to the territory of being online, but definitely as a woman that can get to you and can hurt your feelings, and I think every girl has definitely struggled with body image and feeling good about themselves. And I do think that sometimes you can look in the mirror and think maybe you don't look any different or you didn't come very far, but using clothing as markers is a really great way to kind of have a positive mindset but still track your progress and see how much your body is actually changing, even if you don't necessarily see it. It is a good way to kind of keep that in your mind. I also want to go through some clothing items that I've really been liking that are kind of fitness related. So first of all, baseball caps. When I go work out, or even after a workout, I'm always wearing a baseball cap. I just love the sporty look that they give, but I also like that they hide like your bad hair days and everything. And I always get questions about these. I feel like, you know, people can find where they're from, but I get mine from Urban Outfitters, and I love this like green one. This of course is an LA Dodgers one, and then I have one that's all white, which again is probably my favorite one, and I wear this one the most often. So cute. But I do have to warn you, if you wear these at an airport, people are always going to come up to you and like talk to you about sports. So just be aware if you aren't like well informed. I feel like for some reason whenever I'm wearing a baseball hat, like people want to chat about sports with me all the time. I also showed these leggings on my Insta story as well. I got these from Amazon and they're so cute. I love this gray color. They're really, really flattering and super soft, and they make your booty look amazing. So if you want a pair that's really gonna make the booty pop, check those out. I also got this pair from Aloe Yoga as well. So they're a little bit more expensive, but really, really nice. They have all this really cool paneling on them. And again, I showed these on my Insta story. So if you want to make sure that you kind of keep up with my life and, you know, my postings and everything, make sure to follow me on there. It's just Megan Parkin, and I'm always doing that. I also really love the little seamless line from Forever 21. This little seamless top is so cute, and I wear it without a bra, but you could also go ahead and put a bra under it or even a sports bra, but they're just really nice and stretchy. They hold everything in, and I feel like they're really great for working out in because they're not super heavy or hot. And I also got this one from their line as well, a little red, kind of like ribbed material, but it's really nice and thick. So again, holds everything in, really good for like that athleisure look. And I also got this little sports bra from Forever 21 as well. Has adjustable straps and everything, kind of a more cup style. And I also have these two little sweatshirts that are from Forever 21 that I love to throw on after the gym. So if you're just like wearing a little sports bra and you don't feel comfortable like walking out in that, you can just throw on like these little really thin soft hoodies. I think they're great to kind of wear in like that athletic style as well. So I have this pink little zip up one with like this little scallop detail. So I think that's it for my little fitness update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to go ahead and check out HelloFresh for your 10 free meals with free shipping, and it's going to be code MEGANPARKIN10. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any questions about fitness and weight loss, and also kind of transitioning over to possibly being vegetarian. I don't know. I've really been liking it lately, and I hope I don't get any mean comments on this because I'm not claiming to be fully vegetarian, but I definitely have been eating more like that recently, and I've been enjoying it. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.